Hello lovelies, it's Lex and I have another speed build for you here today. So this is a speed build that I did for one of my friends in the gallery. Her name is TexasTwangTonya and she invited me to do her challenge. I'm going to go ahead and leave a link in the description if anyone else would like to join in on this challenge. It is running until September 10th, I believe. I'm not sure exactly when this video is going to upload, so hopefully it uploads with a decent amount of time between now when I'm recording this and September 10th. The rules were that you could not change the shape of the room in any way, and you had to use the objects that were in the room as long as you had them, because there are stuff from packs in here, so if you don't have the stuff from the packs, I'm pretty sure she'll be okay with you just, you know, replacing it with something that you have in your game that is similar. But the room could be absolutely anything that you wanted it to be, but because she had a fridge as one of the items, I decided to make a kitchen. So it ends up being kind of a kitchen dining room kind of area, and you know, it's not hard to get me to make a kitchen since they're my favorite thing to make. We ended up going with mostly a blue and white theme. I'm not sure why, just kind of happened. Blue is not one of my favorite colors, but it's not one of my least favorite colors. I don't know, just ended up going with blue and white. So have hardwood floors per usual because, you know, I just am not into carpeting. But these rugs were one of the items that needed to be used, and I ended up going with like an ombre thing. So we go from darkest to lightest to white, and I think it really makes that part of the room kind of stand out a little bit since we do kind of get washed out with blue here. Because of the shape of the room, I decided to make this area over there a bar, and then make this a little bit larger area where I was going to put the dining room table. Again, blues and whites, and we're going to throw in one of those new rugs from the outdoor stuff pack, which I'm obsessed with. Everything in that outdoor stuff pack is fantastic. So if you don't have it, totally should get it. It's definitely one of the packs that's worth getting, in my opinion, definitely worth getting. One of the items that she had is that cute little froggy statue that's actually a fountain that I have hiding outside there. So I decided to make an indoor pond. I thought that would be really nifty. Since we can't have fountains in the room and then upload them to the gallery with it staying a fountain, I did the fake water that I use a lot of the times in one of my outdoor areas. The effect is done by using the alien mushrooms that you get from opening up the show hidden objects cheat. That idea is Surf Sheet Creations idea. I do have permission to use it, but if you use it, you should totally tag her because, you know, she would super appreciate if you gave her credit for it since it kind of was her idea. At least as far as I know, it's her idea. I never saw other people doing it until she was doing it. So give credit to my buddy there. This is just going to end up being a little seating area. I have that bookshelf in there, but I take it out. It looks kind of goofy. I don't know, I ended up not liking it, but we're going to be throwing in some clutter here. And since I had that move objects cheat on, I really never, not the move objects cheat, the show hidden objects cheat. I never use it except to get those alien mushrooms to make pawns, but I found these really cute pictures. I believe that they are from the Dine Out pack, and they're going to be pictures of the futuristic food, which is one of the options for the restaurants. I haven't really played around with the restaurants a ton. I have made a few of them, but I don't really have my Sims go anywhere because it seems like such a chore to me to have them leave their house because it's not open world anymore, and it makes me so sad that I have to sit through a load screen to have them go somewhere. So I tend really not to have my Sims go anywhere that often, but we're just throwing in our clutter, like I said, getting rid of that bookshelf because it looked really goofy. So I think I replaced it with a potted plant, and then I know that we put that wall decal, that is the tree. Oh, there it is. I like to stack that one so it's a little bit taller. Obviously, you know, you don't have to, but I like to do that. Gonna put in our curtains here. I get this really nice kind of draped stacking thing with the curtains. If you want to do stuff like this, you have to make sure that you have that move objects sheet on, but as you can see, I had to take the windows out and then put them back in because it was being really finicky and being a jerk. So there we go, but we fixed it. No harm done, and the curtains look pretty nifty. I like them anyway. Another little planty there, and then I know that we put a a coffee table there and put some more junk on top of it. But hope you guys enjoyed the speed build. Leave a like, subscribe, let me know how your day is going, leave me a comment. I love to read them. And if you want to help me win the challenge, I mean, there really aren't winners, but you know, you can always head on over to the gallery and give this room a like if you'd like to. But have a fantastic rest of your day, guys, and I will see you next time.